Hi, I'm JH, and in this video I'll be discussing about the 2022 Monaco Grand Prix, the 7th round of the 2022 F1 season. Please note that everything I said is based on facts and of course my own opinion. So, without further ado, let's start the video. First of all, to be honest, I got Spa flashbacks when the race delay sign was up. But what I'm confused was why the delay? When the delay was announced, I personally think that the weather wasn't that bad. I mean, I guess the dry tunnel will be a problem, but come on now. It's not like they can't race in the wets. They are the best drivers in the world. There's also that confusing tire situation where some type is allowed to put on, some don't, and when the race started it immediately gets red flagged due to the track condition, I think. But thankfully we didn't have to wait too long and the race finally started. This time for real. Anyway, let's get into their performances. Considering their qualifying performance and luck, this is an excellent result for the team. The double stack overcut strategy worked wonders for the team as both Sergio and Max gained position from both Ferraris. Sergio wins the race after a very stable performance with no major mistakes, as well as doing a good job holding back Sainz behind him. On the other side, Max didn't really have the best weekend, but he still got P3 and finished in front of championship contender Charles Leclerc. This time they really bottled it. They overthink and it cost them the race. Thankfully, Carlos is stubborn enough not to change his tires early, otherwise I think they will have an even worse result. Carlos still managed to get P2, which is quite nice considering the circumstances. Charles on the other hand, well, at least he finished this time, although I'm sure he will be headbutting with the Ferrari strategist after that questionable pit strategy. It's a shame because he dominates the qualifying session and got the pole with a fairly large gap. Well, he ended up finishing P4 in the race, but it's not really because of his fault. Poor Charles. Again, a fairly okay result for the Mercedes team. George continues his streak as the only driver to finish in top 5 in every race this season. Anyway, he had a nice race, didn't do anything stupid and finished P5. Lewis, however, was a different story. At one point, Ocon kinda pushed him and he had damage on his front wing. Then for the rest of the race, he got stuck behind Alonso. But then again, overtaking isn't exactly easy in Monaco. It's a decent result for Mercedes, I guess. Once more, a contrasting result for the McLaren team. Lando did very well finishing P6. At some point he was battling with Russell, but when George switched to slicks, Lando couldn't really keep up. It's still a great result for him. Oh, and he also got the fastest lap as well. As for Daniel, well, he did poorly in qualifying and didn't do much as well in the race, finishing P13. Tough weekend for him. They did kinda okay, I guess. I think Alonso kinda slowed down on purpose after the second red flag and speeds up at the end to shook off Hamilton, and it kinda worked. He finished P7. Oh, in addition, he also held back most of the midfield, including his own teammate. Speaking of his teammate, Ocon did a fairly mediocre job with P9, but he got a 5-second penalty due to the incident with Hamilton and dropped to P12. Not really a good result for him. I think they underperformed considering the expectations for the team in this track. Bottas only managed to qualify 12th, but at the race he did pretty well and finished 9th. Joe, however, once again got unlucky after the red flag in quali, resulting him to qualify last. On the race, aside from a fantastic save on the late stage, he can't really do anything else. Tough result. Vettel did a damn good job entering Q3. The early pits kind of affected him negatively, but due to Ocon's penalty, he still got another points, finishing P10 after a very solid race. Lance, on the other hand, didn't do that well. Knocked out in Q1 and crashed into the barriers behind the early safety car. He ended up finishing P14, which is quite disappointing. Gasly had quite a performance on the Inters. Doing some overtaking in Monaco isn't easy and he had quite a few of them in this race. But well, he still finished outside of the points in P11 after Ocon's penalty. Tsunoda did well in quali, but he seems to be struggling in the race, finishing P17. Tough result for the AlphaTauris. Albon did a decent job in quali, but after a mechanical issue, he retired on lap 48. Latifi did crash behind the safety car but managed to continue his race. And he did have a battle with Joe for a moment and finished in front of Joe as well at P15. But well, overall it's still a disappointing result for the Williams. Nightmare result for the American team. Magnussen retired due to water pressure issue and Schumacher slipped as well as splitting his car in two. Thank God he's okay. However, they both finished rock bottom and I think Haas will have quite a huge repair job as well. Terrible result for the Haas team. My best driver for this race is Sergio Perez. He had a great race, didn't make any major mistakes, managed to hold Sainz for the latter part of the race, and ended up getting the win as well. Here are the standings after the 7th round. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please share, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video, and yeah, have a nice day.